Strings definitely play a part in achieving my unique sound. I like to say the bass acts as another lead instrument, so I want my strings to really bring out the brightness and the grit, and I think the D'Addario strings do just that.
And it was a cool opportunity, I'm sure, for you, because in the previous record cycle, you had mentioned that you wanted to work with Mavis.
Yep.
It happened this record.
Yeah, it happened.
What was that like?
It was very fun.
Put her on a song with you.
It was very fun. We recorded her vocals in Chicago. I went up there to hang with her.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was just a beautiful experience to hear her sing on one of my songs, and to hear me sing with her. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, and then of course the other big cameo,
George.
Yeah,
George.
what was that like?
It's just the same situation. It was very fun, very cool to be with him, and to have to support me and embrace me the way he's been supporting me.
Yeah,
it's been fun. Yeah, it just happening in different ways now. I think I come from that because I've been listening to that stuff since I was a kid. So
yeah,
I'm just doing it in a different way, I guess.
It's really inspiring to hear you play and what you do, and then to really get the pitch shifting going. People,
the whammy.
Yeah, the whammy.
Yep.
Is that something you've always had on your rig?
I've used it. I started using it when I was playing with Prince, because I saw how he was using it and stuff. And I saw his just swag with it, so I just kind of adapted it. But I've always had one when I was playing with David Fuginski and stuff. But when I started playing with Prince, he put the whammy on my pedal board they built me at Paisley Park, and I just started to embrace it a lot more just being around him. So yeah, my use of the whammy pedal came from David Fuginski and Prince. Yeah.
Those are two names that are household names that are get to play with those. That's special.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be the one to bring it up because it's it's brought up in a lot of interviews. But what was your time like with Prince? I know it was short-lived, it was limited, but what was that impact getting to be up there at Paisley Park?
I mean, at the time I really wasn't thinking about it, but like after he passed, I realized how special that moment was. I mean, I started playing with him like 2015 on to when he passed early 2016, and it was just a great experience, bro. And it really put a fire under me to really do what I'm doing now, to be singing my songs, to be a solo artist and being up front and breaking out of my bashfulness. I'm trying my best to, but being around Prince really inspired me to write songs and sing and to really tap into being an artist. I was already kind of doing that, but to be around somebody like that really put a fire under me, and I'm trying to continue to do it.
Yeah, it's one of those. He's one of those few people that he did what he wanted to do on his terms, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Because it's not, we don't get to do that a lot of times as people and as artists. So getting to do that and having that inspiration is phenomenal. How did that relationship start with you and Prince?
I think he saw some of my videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he did, and his manager contacted me through email, and his management told me, Prince wants you to come to Paisley Park. And when I first got there, I was hired to play with Judith Hill, one of his proteges. Then after that, I started playing with the Prince's new band. He was starting with Adrian Crutchfield and Donna and Kirk and me. And it was just great, Brad. And it still hurts me that it was so short because he passed on, and I just started playing with him. So, but I'm using that inspiration and that fire and that time with him right now, and I'm just trying to just live in that moment, that all the lessons I learned from him, and just that's the inspiration I have. Yeah.
You got to think about this too, not to get too heavy with MonoNeon, but you're doing the same thing to younger people now, whether it's bass player, you know what I mean? Like you're inspiring people too. So it's a thing that we can keep on giving by just embracing it and then passing it on.
Yeah.